Hello and welcome back to Time in the UK. I've bought a new watch, second hand. You can't tell it's second hand because I think it's only just been used for review purposes. I think it's hardly been worn. From another YouTube channel called Honest Watch Reviews. I'll post a link to the channel in question so that you can check him out, and I'll also, in the right hand side just here, I'll put a picture of the channel. So what have we got? We have got a Corguet Blackbay homage. This is the homage of the smiley dialed Blackbay. Bezel action is nice, easy to use with very little backplay. The red colour is quite striking, although it's not the same shade of red that Tudor use. Tudor use a more darker sort of burgundy red. The aluminium bezel insert, you can see the reflective aluminium through the paint. It's slab slided and it's identical to the Tudor. So I'm not going to go through all of the intricacies of this particular watch because that's been done to death. It's a Corguet, questionable water resistance as has been proved on different channels, but the quality of this piece is quite nice. For a daily wear it's very nice, but I think the thing for me to do is to compare it to the real deal. So I'm going to cut away and get the real one. Okay, so on the face of it, the two watches in question do look extremely similar. So obviously the Corguet Blackbay is based on a slightly different version of the Tudor Blackbay. It's based on the ETA, so it's got what we call a smiley bezel. So that difference aside, well, the other main difference as well is the Corguet does have a date complication. So for some reason they've decided to have a date complication in there. If you look at the second hands on the two watches, if I can zoom in a little more, if you look at the second hands, the way that just try and get the reflection out of the way, the way that the second hand is moving, you can see that the Tudor is a very smooth sweep, slight bit more hesitation and stuttering from the Corguet, but really it is only minimal. The two side by side, the second hand looks very close. Okay, the width of the hour hands as well, the shape of the hour hands is very close, as is the length. The slight difference is another slight difference is the position of the square on the second hand. It's in a slightly different position to the Tudor, and I think if anything it can be a hair bigger on the Corguet. The bezel action, obviously nice and easy on this here Corguet, no problem there. A little bit of backplay, a little bit of bounce, and the alignment is, generally speaking, it's okay, it's not too far out. The Blackbay, however, just remove it, it's got a much different feeling bezel action. There's not really any backplay in it to speak of, and when it does lock into the 12 o'clock position, it's very positively locked. Now, size-wise, let's compare the sizes of the two pieces. So this particular watch is 41mm, and this one is 41.7 as opposed to 40. So I'm just going to pop these two watches off here, lay them down and do the measurements in my hand like that. So this one here is 40.6. I've got that at 40.6 at the smallest. That's the case width, excluding the crown. We've got I'll make that 40.8. Dimensions wise, looking at it this way, thickness of the watch is 14.7, 13, so this watch is slightly slimmer. The case itself, the actual physical case, not counting the bezel, is 9.8. Case and bezel combined, not including the case back. I just want to get a measurement of the thickness of that. So we'll measure it there, 7.6, just there. 7.7. Lug tip to lug tip. Oops. $51, 49. That's a 50.9 there, 50.9 on the. Yes. A few minor differences on the case and the way it's made and machined, so I'd probably stick my neck out and say they're not made in the same factory, just in case there's any conspiracy theorists out there. I think this one is a copy of that, and it's very close. The end links are different, the way they fit in there, and obviously the strap doesn't have the rivets. The colour of the loom is different as well. But all in all, I think this is a very nice watch. Not as nice as this, but it's a lot cheaper. Got a very close replication apart from the bit where your thumb goes in. Obviously it doesn't say Tudor. If we open it up, that is the Corguet's milled clasp. Open this one up. That is the Tudor's milled clasp. So again, quite close. It's a facsimile, but I don't believe it's definitely not made in the same factory. It's slightly different, so I'm quite confident in saying it's not made in the same factory. It's just a copy of it. And of course, the clasp on the Tudor has the ceramic balls. I believe that these ones could also be ceramic. If you look at the little balls on the clasp, the little white ceramic ones, and on the Corguet as well, they look to be ceramic. So, a £50 watch versus a £3,000 watch. For more content, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next time.